You are probably sitting there wondering where to get some cash for your business. In today's conversation, I have good news for you. I will be sharing with you 5 rare, no documentation, instant business loans for massive amounts, no credit check, and no personal guarantee. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sort of Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you are to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to share with you 5 rare, no-doc, instant business loans for massive amounts, no credit check, and no personal guarantee. Before we get into the actual rankings, I want you to understand that when we speak about no documentation, instant business loans, we are speaking about money you can get within 24 hours, okay? And usually this kind of instant business loans with no documentation required, they only ask for one piece of documentation. Sometimes it can be your bank account information or the last 3 monthly bank statements for your business bank account, very important, business bank account. Sometimes they might ask you for a link up to your accounting software. And we've seen cases where some lenders will ask for tax returns. The bottom line here is that you don't have to supply a lot of information. And the steps to get the loan are very simple as well. So you apply within minutes. You fill out a quick online application that has the possibility of a soft pull, so you get an offer. Your credit score is not affected because this is a soft pull, okay? This is a pre-qualification. And step number 1, you apply online. Step number 2, you need to review and accept your offer. So you'll be given a constellation of offers, and your job is to review the promissory note, to review the details of each offer, and choose the best one for you. And the third step is once you review and sign the promissory note and chosen the right loan for you, you'll get the funds. And funds are deposited into your business bank account within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, very simple. Before I get into the actual rankings, please check out this short video. This tells you about our strict approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing business loans on this show. Check this out. Number 5, folks, we have capital for business. Our score, 8/10. So when we speak about no documentation, instant business loans for massive amounts, no credit check, and no PG, we love capital for business. Here you have near instant approval, so you have 24-hour funding, small business loans and financing. You can pre-qualify for up to $500,000. This is really good. Again, pre-qualification means that your personal credit is not affected. Everything is good. And capital for business, they provide business loans ranging from $4,000 all the way to $1 million. But if you want to get pre-qualified, the maximum amount is $500,000. Okay, and this company has an easy application, very user-friendly interface. There's no application, and so you can actually get your loan sent, the funds sent to your account within 24 to 48 hours. You need to complete a single small business loan application. It takes less than 5 minutes. We have tried it out. It took us 3 minutes. Okay, you get approved within hours. Okay, and you get a small business financing option that is tailored to your business needs. What we love with Capital for Business is that they look at your business, they look at geography, they look at the trends in your industry, they look at the macro in the industry, and they actually customize a loan for you. And the application online, you can actually, by the way, you can apply on the phone also. You can have one of their customer service or one of their reps call you, or you can contact them directly. Okay. And they will ask you a few questions either online or in a live conversation. They will ask you to tell them about your business, tell them about yourself, and you need to connect to your bank account. That's it. They're not asking for gazillions of documents. They're just asking you to talk a little bit about the business, talk a little bit about yourself, and connect to your bank account so they can actually study the cash flows, the cash inflows and outflows into and out of your bank accounts. Okay. And one thing we need to understand here is that you can use the money from Capital for Business for several things. By the way, their repayment periods will oscillate from 2 to 5 years. Okay. The APRs are kind of low. We've seen APRs in the single digits. That's very good. And you can use the money for a lot of stuff. You can use the money to grow your business, pay your bills, upgrade equipment and software tools, hire more staff, open a new location, consolidate debt. This is fantastic. Okay. And they fund all kinds of industries, including auto repair shops, beauty and nail salons, restaurants and bars, franchises, medical practices, liquor stores, grocery stores, so on and so forth. Okay. So really, they cover the whole 9 yards. Number 4, folks, we have SMB Compass. Our score, 8.5 over 10. Here is another great player that provides instant business loans with no documentation required, and they provide instant business loans for large amounts, no credit check, and no personal guarantee. And what we love with SMB Compass is that they have a variety of loans that they offer. They have instant equipment loans. They have quick invoice financing. They have quick bridge loans. They have quick lines of credit. They have instant term loans. And in today's conversation, we really were interested in their instant term loans. Okay, term loans are used by business owners to address an urgent need and could have terms anywhere from 3 months to multiple years. And a term loan can be used to cover expenses as well as take advantage of different opportunities. And this is something that you have to be aware of. People always think when we talk about instant business loans, it means that you're having money problem. Not necessarily. It may mean that you are having a great liquidity situation. The only thing is you spotted an opportunity in the industry and you don't want to tap into your working capital to take care of that opportunity, right? You want to use external cash. This is why you're borrowing, to be able to seize that opportunity so that your current cash flows are not disrupted. So this is a great way of using an instant business loan from SMB Compass. With SMB Compass, the whole application process takes about 7 minutes. You can get your money within 1 or 2 days. Okay, you can apply online or you can actually call them up. They have a number here: 1-888-853-8922. So 1-888-853-8922. Or you can email them at info@smbcompass.com. And the documents that you need for this loan usually include a 1-page application and 3 months of bank statements. That's it. They're not asking you for, again, not asking you for gazillions of documentation. No. They're only asking you 3 months of bank statements. Unlike Capital for Business, which asks for a link up to your bank account, SMB Compass simply wants to have 3 months of bank statements. And you can finance everything. You can finance equipment, you can finance your accounts receivable, you can finance your working capital, you can finance expansion, and they cover a lot of industries too, from hotels to transportation to technology to construction to restaurants, you name it, they cover it. And the loan terms range from 3 months, as I said before, all the way to 7, 8, and sometimes 10 years. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about 5 rare, no doc instant business loans for massive amounts, no credit check, and no personal guarantee. Number 4, folks, we have here business advanced lenders. Our score 9 over 10. And here is another interesting player. We love the fact that their user experience is fantastic. If you go on their website, pretty clean, very intuitive. They have excellent customer service. We have actually tested them for a few months before doing this show, and we love the fact that they are offering instant business loans with no documentation required and fast funding. Okay, and the cool thing here is that with business advanced lenders, you have access to several loan types. You have working capital loans, business loans for women, quick business loans the same day, small business loans, bad credit, no credit check business loans, no collateral business loans, online business loans, no credit business loans, long-term business loans, easy business loans, high-risk business loans, and fast business loans. So you can see here that you have myriad business loans, okay? Think about business advanced lenders as your regular Walmart for loans or your regular supermarket for loans, okay? And they want you to have, as a business, they want you to have a minimum gross monthly revenue of $5,000. For the other two, Capital for Business and SMB Compass, it's usually between 5 and 10 grand, okay? But for business advanced lenders, the minimum is $5,000, and that's gross monthly income for the business. And in terms of, they also offer a lot of industry focused loans. They have loans for restaurants, loans for grocery stores, car dealership loans. They have foreign business loans. They do have a lot of stuff. They have, as I was telling you, this is really a supermarket for loans. So if you have any question, you can apply online, by the way. You can really apply online, not a problem. But if you want to talk to someone, you can contact them at 1-800-991-7020. Again, the number here is 1-800-991-7020. One thing I want to say before closing on this section is that business advanced lenders, they love the one-on-one sort of conversation. Once you are approved, they will assign to you a loan rep, and the loan rep will make sure that all your needs are being taken care of, that you have the best conditions to get the funds, but also to repay. So please use the loan rep, your loan rep, as a partner. Your loan rep is there to help you out, to answer any questions you may have, and based on our experience, this is just fantastic. Remember that the online business loan application is free, and you can access it 24/7 from the privacy of your home. Number 2, folks, we have Business Capital USA. Our score 9.5 over 10. Here is another great player. Business Capital USA is really a direct and reliable funding source for your business capital requirements, right? So sometimes we speak about direct lenders, sometimes we speak about middleman, you have a loan matching marketplaces, but Business Capital USA is a direct lender. And what they do is that they actually offer a very fast and easy, no doc instant business loan for massive amounts, no credit check, and no personal guarantee. And if you own a small business and the business has been in service for minimum 6 months and you make at least $5,000 in monthly sales, that's gross sales, you are welcome to get small business financing up to $1 million, even with your poor credit, with Business Capital USA. Isn't that wonderful? That's just wonderful. That's just fantastic. Okay. And subsequent to funding approvals, you can be, your business bank account can be credited within 24 hours. 24 hours. Okay. So you can actually use the money to purchase inventory, buy equipment, hire additional staff, cover marketing costs, renovate or expand your business, include new services or products, deal with equipment repairs, accommodate seasonal slowdowns in businesses. We love Business Capital USA because of their ability to give you the funds you need to counter cyclicality and seasonality. And the funds can be either collateralized So that could be a merchant cash advance, it can be equipment financing, it can be accounts receivable, or non-collateralized, in other words, unsecured. If you have more questions, you just have stuff that you want to talk about, remember, the maximum amount is $1 million, okay? And so you can call them 1-800-821-6460. 1-800-821-6460. And you can email them at info@businesscapitalusa.com. info@businesscapitalusa.com. And one thing I want to say also is that before you apply, make sure you have, they're asking for either a link up to your business bank account or the last 3 months of your business bank statements, okay? And in some cases, we've seen that Business Capital USA was asking for business tax returns, especially if you have several partners or several founders or several owners for that matter who are applying or who have to sign for the loan. Number one, folks, when it comes to the best of the best, in our view, we have Quick Loans Direct. Our score, 10 over 10. This name cannot be better. Quick Loans Direct. So this is a player that offers a no documentation required instant business loan for massive amounts, no credit check, and no personal guarantee. And this player has been around since 2015, and they provide a fast and efficient financing process based on your business performance instead of your personal credit score. That's just wonderful, okay? And they want you to have a minimum of $10,000 in gross monthly sales. They want you to be in business for at least 6 months. This is important. And we love their APR. Their APRs are kind of reasonable in our view. They start from 7% and go all the way to 30%. And the cool thing here is that you can be pre-qualified. There is no obligation for you to accept the offer, to accept any offer that you may receive, right? The offer stands valid for 7 days. And their online application, you can actually do the application online or over the phone. Their online application takes about 5 minutes to complete. Okay, they want you to have 3 months of bank statements, and upon approval, you complete an online checkout and receive funds within a few hours. Okay, so this is a great player if you need up to $1 million in fast funding, no documentation required, instant business loan, no credit check, no personal guarantee. And we love the fact that with Quick Loans Direct has a constellation of business loans that they offer, from same-day funding to business loans, to business lines of credit, to revenue advance, to conventional loans. Fantastic. If you have any question, you can contact them at 1-888-532-6939. 1-888-532-6939. And one thing I also want to say before closing on this topic here is that when you apply online, just make sure that you have your bank statements. And if you don't have your bank statements, or if you have any question, you can call them and they will walk you through the application while you're doing it. Okay, you don't have to wait, be there and just ask yourself questions. No, you contact them and they will take care of you. And another thing you need to do here is that make sure that you block at least 5 to 10 minutes before you start the application. Because once you start, you can't really, they don't have the option of saving the application and coming back to do it later on. No. Before I close today's conversation, folks, we have a bonus for you. In the course of our research, we found a wonderful gem that we wanted to share with you. And the name of the company is Clarify Capital. Our score, 8 over 10. This is another great player when it comes to no documentation, instant business loan for massive amounts, no credit check. With Clarify Capital, you can get instant approval and funding within 24 hours. The loans can go from $10,000 all the way to $750,000. The APR starts at 7%. You have flexible repayment options, and you have 6 months to 2 year loan terms. Okay, So think about that. Quick funding. That's fantastic. They're not asking you for any documentation. They have if you have any question, you can contact them at 1-877-838-3919, 1-877-838-3919. It's important to understand that when we speak about Clarify Capital, you have several loans you can think about. You have short-term business loans with no documentation required. You have lines of credit with no documentation required. They have factoring. This is pretty good. They also offer SBA microloans and SBA 7A loans, but those are government guaranteed loans. We're not going to cover that in today's conversation. And they also offer merchant cash advance. So if we accept the SBA microloans and SBA 7A loans, we have the four type of loans that qualify for no doc instant business loans. So we have line of credit, short-term loan, factoring, and merchant cash advance. And one thing you need to understand here is that Clarify Capital is very flexible in terms of the uses of loan proceeds. Okay, they have in the past 5 years they have funded a lot of businesses that use the loans for opportunities for growth, to take care of equipment repairs and upgrades, for material purchases to fulfill a large order. Again, going back to what I said earlier about seasonality and cyclicality, very important. Clarify Capital has funded businesses to help them manage seasonal gaps in cash flow. They can hire more skilled workers to keep up with demand with the loan received from Clarify Capital. And also they can use the money for advertising and marketing. So this is really good. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about 5 rare, no documentation, instant business loans for massive amounts, no credit check, and no personal guarantee. Number 1, we have Quick Loans Direct, 10/10. Number 2, we have Business Capital USA, 9.5/10. Number 3, we have Business Advanced Lenders, 9/10. Number 4, we have SMB Compass, 8.5/10. Number 5, we have Capital for Business, 8/10. And number 6, last but not the least, we have Clarify Capital, 8/10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.